Hey! Welcome to
Abernathy
After Hours!
After Hours. Sorry for the giggles.
We got a case of the giggles over here.
Matt's doing a terrible impression of our front door.
Does our door even sound like that? It does.
Bing! I don't know.
Took that bell with us when we left.
And that is ours. Yank.
We uninstalled
We own this bell.
Matt installed it at the old shop and at the new one, I bet.
Thanks,
and
Matt.
had to uninstall it and bring it over.
You're a real pro.
But don't lick your lips before you make a bell sound.
It's bad for the bell. Bad for the bing.
Bing!
I think they need to be extra dry.
Yeah, when you get that little, it's like, you gotta have
Like a little slap or
little
something.
resistance. There.
Ew.
So this is a podcast
About us.
in our store.
Abernathy's.
It's a shop in downtown Davenport.
432 West 3rd, if you need the address.
Yes, if you want to look us up in the yellow pages, you can do that.
Are we in those?
No.
I'm like, did you fucking pay for that?
No, they did that as a service to the community.
Ah.
But this is a podcast about our shop, and we have like vintage, handmade, and weird.
Yeah.
That's a thing that we do.
Yeah. All of that stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot what this was about.
Well, what's going? How was your day?
How was your day today?
Oh my gosh, my day.
You've been saying that before I can, and
Okay.
that is my thing. So
My hands hurt.
Becca's hands are as bright red as my hair.
We've reached that point between winter and COVID and the hand washing, and I'm very dry by nature apparently. And it was like I went to put on gloves, and I was like, like
Velcro hands.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
So thankfully, Red gave me some hand food.
No, thanks to Ellie.
Thank you, Ellie.
Yeah. I have oodles of hand cream now.
All the hand cream. How was your day?
It's good. I ate a lot of cookies.
Oh, right. We made the mistake. We got Subway, and I was like, I think they sell cookies by the dozen.
Cookies for the pound.
That's a bad choice.
I've had 3.
Yeah. They're good. Pretty good.
Yeah. They are very good. Why are Subway cookies that good? It's because they're barely baked, right?
Yeah.
I like raw dough.
I used to have this Subway cookie scheme that I would do. So I worked at the River Music Experience in downtown Davenport, right across from a Subway.
Mm-hmm.
I would go in, I would bring my cup from the previous day, get a refill, 75 cents, half price. Pretty good deal, you'd say.
You would say. One you would say.
People would
Good
say
deal,
that.
right?
That's a good deal. So, and then you get a receipt for your 75-cent transaction. On the back of that receipt, if you fill out a survey, you get a coupon for a free cookie. And I filled out that survey so many times. I could do it in like 30 seconds, fill out the survey, because I knew all the questions by like the back of my hand. And they gave me the free cookie. And guess what? For the free cookie, I get a receipt.
Oh, more free
It's a runaround.
It is.
And nobody ever stopped me.
They can't.
Yeah. What are you going to do about it?
They
Try.
don't care.
Try to stop me.
No one cares.
They're like, get it out of here.
Just leave. Take these cookies and go.
My free cookie. Run around. So have you ever craved for a free cookie?
I'll just go to your house and your stockpile of weird receipts and grab one. That's a lot of work for a cookie.
I'm telling you, I got it. It was very easy for me towards the end.
Yeah, okay.
After years of practice.
Yeah. Okay.
And so much change.
Oh.
So. Let's.
Okay, wait. What's your favorite Subway cookie?
Well, now I'm thinking it's that one with the fruit in it. I thought they were cranberries, but are they something else? I don't know.
Oh, cherries.
Cherries?
White chocolate and cherries, maybe?
I think that's my new favorite. Although I am a fan of oatmeal and raisin, normally.
I just had one of those. It was good.
Yeah?
A lot of raisins clumped right in the middle.
Ooh, never good. You gotta sparse them out.
Yeah. Sparse them out?
Yeah. Pepper them throughout.
Pepper 'em.
Yeah.
I like chocolate chip. My cat won't shut up.
Is that the cat?
Yeah, it's crying at its other cat people in the garage.
Oh, it's cat people.
I have a cat farm.
Hey, that's supposed to be our thing.
Well, I didn't want mine.
They just gravitate towards you naturally.
Because I'm allergic.
They're like, we will kill her and take her home.
Guess what? Got this plan.
How many cats live outside?
5.
Wow.
Yep. Well, they live in my garage. Because I'm not a monster
Yeah.
And it's 400 minus degrees outside, so
You're very noble.
thank you. I feed them cat food.
No.
And my leftover meats.
That's very generous.
Well, they've all gone bad.
So Sardini started outside. So how did he manage to make his way inside? Exactly.
it was very easy for him.
Okay.
He was left outside by his mom, who's in the garage.
Well, okay, so it's not like she completely abandoned him. She's still here.
She wouldn't feed him at all. So she left him on the side of our house, and he cried for like a whole day. But I was like, nope, because last time we picked up one of her kittens, she ate it.
Oh,
So
no!
didn't want to deal with that horror again, so we were like, nope, we're just going to leave him here. And then we were doing yard work, and he kept following us around.
Aww.
And then we started feeling really bad. And so later that night, I think, Joe was like, I don't know what to do with this cat. And he tried to, like, kind of push it towards Calico. Calico, that's the mom cat, wouldn't even look at it.
Aww.
So we ended up taking him in. And pretty much just...
He's looking
at me right now.
Red telling this story.
Do not like to hear about it, because this is the truth.
Why don't you you're bringing it past trauma for the cat. And
he's a jerk, but I like
he's
him.
a kitten.
God.
He's going to grow out.
Get out of this phase.
Just wait till they're old and they lay on top of you and then you can't
That's
move.
what I
Because
want.
they're like a brick.
What are you going to do? Scratch my couch? No! God. You're mean.
Aww.
He doesn't want me. He wants you.
Okay.
You smell like more cats.
So we got some new shit in.
New shit. Yes.
We got new sunglasses.
New sunglasses. We finally, I think this is probably the first time we actually ordered men's sunglasses. Not just like normal Ray-Bans.
Yeah, we've gotten some stuff that is kind of unisex, but we are trying to look out for you guys.
Yeah, also, so if you're hearing this, please, and if you're a man or whatever, if you know about man stuff, what kind of accessories do men like?
Yeah, what's a good men's accessory?
I mean, I would ask Matt, but...
Look at, he's wearing sweatpants head to toe. Don't ask him anything.
Matt, or what's your favorite men's accessory?
I have this brass chain bracelet that I like to wear.
You made that. Okay, now make more for the store.
Done.
He's
Okay.
got actually some of them made, and he was trying to...
I saw him in a dish. I was going to take one.
He made one for me, and he was like,
I
hey,
made
can
one for you.
I wanted the other ones, too.
Matt asked for the one back that he gave me. And he's like, well, to sell at the shop. And I was like, why don't you sell the ones you got?
No, I needed it to see the length of the chain.
You never gave it back, huh?
I still have it.
Yeah,
You're
because
not
I just
giving
needed
it up.
it for reference.
But yeah, we would honestly be looking for good input if there's certain men's accessories that you guys are interested in or looking for. Guys come into the store and they're immediately turned off by like we have a lot of women's stuff right in the front of the store. So they come in and they're like, "Is this a chick shop?
Okay.
What is it with that?"
Most men, they pop their head in the door. They're like, ugh, and then they walk out. And I'm like, give it a chance, bro. Like, we got men's panties over here for you.
We do have manties, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little men's accessory wall going on.
We're trying. Okay.
So we got sunglasses. We have a new artist this week. Her company's called The Screaming Opossum.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you should see her little logo. It's a possum going. I would imagine it sounds like.
I had a possum walk through my yard that I swear was as large as a toddler. And I was like,
Did
and
you
all
hide?
Well, that was in my car.
Okay.
I was going to
Did you
break into my
stay
car.
in your
but
car,
I stayed
though,
in my
I
fucking
bet.
car.
Yeah.
Those things are mean.
Yeah.
And all the cats were out, and they just, like, froze. And I was like, ugh. You know, if an outdoor cat ain't going to fuck with it,
Then
you
you
shouldn't fuck with it.
no steer clear.
But anywho, about this new artist.
She's from DeWitt, and she brought her little family in, and
That's
they're so cute. She does ethically sourced wet specimens. We have everything from little hairless baby bunnies. There's a black bunny, a couple little chicks, and a gopher. I think a pocket gopher is what she called it. It has teeth for days.
Gross.
Yeah, very interesting looking. I like to do wet specimens myself, but I just only will do the stuff that I either find on the ground or that my cat kills.
Yeah.
So he hasn't killed anything in a while.
Well, it's winter.
Yeah, he's wintering. Come spring, I'll be getting chipmunks every single day.
Surprisingly, chipmunks are huge. I
Yeah.
did not realize how large they are.
They get big, especially at the end of the year. So we also hung up all your shitty shirts.
Shitty shirts.
Talk about that.
I like them a lot. We talked about it a little bit in the last podcast, but we got these extra super strength magnets, and they're hanging
So strong that they throw off Suzanne's feng shui.
so Someone's weird about these magnets. But we got them and we hung them up. We hung these, like our most prized shirts, I would say, our trophy shirts.
We're calling this you can't steal from us rack.
Try to steal from us now rack.
It's hanging from the ceiling.
Fuck off.
You can tell that we're obviously outgrowing the store when we are hanging stuff from the ceiling with magnets.
We're utilizing the entire space is what
All
it's called.
of it.
Yeah, but we hung up our trophy shirts up there, and they're really cool, and I can't wait to just fill the whole store with them.
Yeah, we've got some cool ones up there. That Judas Priest one's kind of my favorite.
There's a Def Leppard one up there.
Yes.
There's a Harley one.
We just added one a guy brought in. It was a shirt, and it just says loser across the front, and on the back it says Sub Pop.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it's kind of a rare shirt. And we were both like, I don't know.
And we Googled it.
And it turns out it is kind of a rare shirt.
Super rare.
And it's it is a recording company out of Portland, and they started in the 80s, but they signed Soundgarden and Nirvana, and they are basically equated with creating the grunge genre.
So if you want it, you'll have to...
You can click on
Let us know.
our website, www.shopabernathy's.com.
And you get 15% off. Well, wait. I don't know when this is going to be. Never mind.
quiet.
Sorry, guys. If only this was in the past.
Yes. We're talking about right now, and you're listening now, which is a different now than right now.
Ooh.
But we do have we're starting to get so much vintage inventory on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah. You specifically and Miranda did an amazing job uploading a bunch of purses.
We still have at least another rack to do.
Yeah.
But we did do one full rack.
And you guys got a bunch up there. I did a few that I'd already taken pictures of and just kind of actually took the time to upload them. And I do this all the time. I'm like, a day goes by and I'm like, ugh, nothing's selling.
I'm like 5 minutes in. They're not even online. I'm like, it's worthless.
I don't know why I wasted my time.
Yeah.
But we did upload them, and the most expensive purse we had listed sold.
I saw that.
So that's pretty cool. It's a good
I
feeling.
am still so excited for online orders. Every time an online order comes, our phones will go off. And I'm like, oh my God.
Well, it used to be like, when we started this, I mean, it was like once every few months. And we'd had to fight over who got to package it because it was such an exciting thing. And now it's like, yeah, a few times a day. And
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah, you guys give us life anytime you place an order online.
I love packaging stuff.
We have good packaging right now.
Yeah. Good packaging. God, oh man, I just love it so much. I love office supplies.
Tell them about your mystery box you're working on.
Okay, so Becca and I were at the shop one day. What day was that? Last
Friday.
Last Friday. And we have put together this new rack where we put our mail and our stuff on hold for in-store pickups and stuff.
Yeah, outgoing online orders.
Yeah, all of it. And so we had 2 people come up to us and they're like, what's in these mystery bags? And we're like, that's outgoing orders.
That says Jen on it.
And then like, Dana. But
That's for Dana.
Now we're going to have mystery boxes.
Yeah, 2 people asked us in a day, so we did something about
we had
it.
to do it. So this, I don't know, we haven't figured out like exactly when we're going to release them, if it's going to be like once a month and then we'll always have them, or if we'll just do special ones randomly, which I think would be fun too.
So we bought a little filler crinkle paper.
Spring Spring fill. And we're like, what the fuck is this? It has a picture of the spring fill. And then spring fill was falling out of the side of the box. And we're still like, what could this mean?
What's in this box?
What's in this box? Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be what's in the box.
Pretty much.
Yeah, a box will show. You can order it online. It'll be like, the first one we set up was like 3 random pins, 3 random stickers, 3 random patches.
Yeah. So it's completely at random, but we let you know at least kind of what's in the box. The product, just not the exact.
Yes.
And then and you get it for a discounted price,
Yeah.
but it's just fun. And you can purchase them in store or online.
Yeah, it'd be fun to send to somebody too. So you can order it online and then put the shipping address to a friend or something.
Yeah, and it comes in this really cute Abernathy's box.
The cutest. So, let's get into the meat and potatoes.
We weren't already in it?
No, we haven't even started. We haven't even commenced the podcastery. The meat and potatoes, the guys and gals behind Abernathy's. So, it's all us and only us, and goodbye. End of podcast.
We make this whole ship sail.
So you obviously know us, but there's a lot of other people that make the store possible.
Becca, who is your spouse?
His name's Matt.
Middle name?
Oh,
Matthew.
he really? Matthew? Matt Edison. What? Remember that night that I was making up overly complicated versions of everybody's names?
Yes. What was Travis? Travis? Damn it.
I just remember our friend Chuck. I was like, if a long version of Chuck will be Chuckleson.
Girl, I don't like it.
I can't remember what yours was, Matt. Do you remember?
My middle name?
No, the long
Yes.
version of your name.
It's Matt.
Matholomew.
Bartholomew. That makes sense. What is your middle name?
He has a weird thing about his middle name.
Edgar? Kenneth.
Keep guessing.
Edgar Kenneth. Kenneth Edgar. What is your middle name?
Now she really wants
I'll
to
tell
know.
you off air.
No!
That is how
Give me your license.
weirdly private he is about it.
Roger.
That's it.
No, it's not. I'll look it up. I'm going to look on our tax forms because I'm sure it's on there.
Oh, she's gonna ask Lori.
I'm going to email our accountant to find out your middle name.
Lori, I have a really important
Hi.
question.
I hope I didn't
I know
take
it's
you away
tax
from
season.
anything. She'd be like, okay, that's $100.
I'll bill you.
Yeah.
So my husband Matt helps us a ton at the store. He's recording this podcast right now.
He edits whatever.
He
just
edits
presses
said
stop
podcast.
and go.
Most recently, this past year, like over 2020, Matt has been really diving into like marketing podcasts and different things like that. So when I have questions about like, oh, I wonder how I should post something, I'll be like, what would you say?
Yeah.
So it gave me a lot of, he was writing our emails for a long time. He helped us with that. And then I was really good about sending emails. And I've kind of,
Oh, I was supposed to start doing that.
I kind of petered off.
I just forgot.
Yeah, it's hard to remember to do all the things. So that's why we gotta have a team.
Yeah.
Who's on your team?
Joe and Knox.
Oh,
Joe's my husband, and he is a tattoo artist by trade, but he was also a graphic designer, and so he actually has done our original logos.
every logo ever, like
Yeah.
since the beginning.
And he painted our first windows.
Painted the windows. Our first logo that he painted, it was, I think the first time he did it was painting it on that barn board.
Yep.
So beautiful.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, though.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, Matt goes vending with us.
Yes, Matt has been willing to drive to Las Vegas.
Remember when you got real mad at us in Vegas because we were packing the truck all crazy?
I don't remember that.
Do you not?
What happened?
It was
I
like,
was,
he
like,
just
on
like
top of the
fucking
truck or
stopped.
something.
He was like,
And then, what's his name? Bobby rolled up and was super hammered and was just saying a bunch of crazy shit. I was like, get the
one
fuck
thing
out
you gotta know about Matt is don't load something they didn't tell you to load, and then tell him to get out of the way because we got this. And then
We
don't come
always
at
got
him-
it.
Don't come at him with some crazy talk.
I'm like surprised this even happened. I'm like,
You know we're not going to follow your directions.
Joe, I was like, we've got Joe, our little Joe. It's funny, so we've got Matt's son, my stepson Joe, and then your husband Joe. So
A lot of Joes.
to differentiate, sometimes you call your husband, Matt calls your husband JP, but just a minute ago, little Joey called your husband JP.
I know, I was like, oh, well, that's cute.
And it's much cuter when Joe says it, little Joe.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then obviously we have our team of people that work for us too.
Yeah, and let me get out the mile-long list.
Oh,
So we got Suzanne, Caitlin, Elizabeth,
Maddie,
Miranda.
we had Jillian for a little while. She was our seasonal help, for sure.
I'm like, are we missing something?
Maddie, Elizabeth, Suzanne, Caitlin, Jillian, and Miranda.
Dasher and Dancer.
But it's like a rotating cast of people, whoever has availability work. I mean, Miranda's our constant.
Yeah.
3 to whatever amount of days she can, because we want her to be there, because we need her to be here at this moment in time. But then, like, when Suzanne can, or when she's feeling feisty, come on in.
To speak it to people in tongues. But yeah, it kind of started, like, when we started the shop, we were just... we started by vending, and then once the store opened, it's like, what do you do when we want to vend? So then we started having these fill-in people.
Yeah.
The first time we ever had Caitlin was like our first employee.
She just came up and asked. And we were like,
You know what? She did, but I actually remember a moment where she came in, and I swear to God, this girl tried on everything in the store. It was one of those moments where, like, the selection of items that she chose to try on, I was like, she is, like, fearless. And I just was very attracted to that about her. But the first day she worked, we were gone in Des Moines, and it was the first time the store flooded. There was no working toilet.
she's a fucking trooper.
She is a trooper. She had
Also, she don't give no shits.
she gives a shits over in the porta potty
Over there.
at Grand River Brewery. That's what she had to do.
She left all her shits over there.
Yeah. So God bless Caitlin. We appreciate her. And then Maddie started working for us after that.
Yeah.
She was like a really regular customer. Since I remember her coming in at like, it might have been 16, but at least 17. And she's just always been into vintage fashion. And so I was like, you need to work here.
Yeah. It's been very helpful.
Yeah. And then Elizabeth came into our lives because remember when we did our remodel?
Oh, yeah. I'll never do that again.
Yeah. No, we are hiring that out to be done.
Done now. Suzanne. We met in an elevator. I actually met her in hair school.
Oh, okay.
She was doing the esthetician program and I was doing hair school, and I remember her from then.
What a small world.
And then we were at Bucktown and she was in the elevator.
Yes.
And she recognized me and I recognized her and we had said hi.
What were we at Bucktown for?
I don't remember.
Like a Final Friday or
Probably,
something?
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
I remember she vended a show that we had at the RME, and I had met her once before that. Once before we ran into her at the elevator, and then it was just... it never stopped from there.
She's here.
Yeah, Suzanne's always been there when we needed her to, and she brings in art so consistently.
Yeah.
I don't think I know anybody that creates that like that.
Yeah.
With that much, that often, and like if you guys were to ever see her home, it is like what we have at the shop is a tiny little piece of all the amazing things that she creates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wish I could make that much cool shit that often.
Suzanne had, like, everything that she brings in is so very Suzanne.
Yeah.
Like, her
There's no
style,
doubt.
No doubt that Suzanne made it at all. Yeah, you know exactly. Like, even when I come in and there's pieces everywhere, if it has a butthole on it.
An
or
eyeball.
a penis. I know.
Bullet shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boobies.
So we were talking about maybe not editing, but censoring, making sure people are 18 to buy things with porn on it.
Yeah.
And I was like Googling around, like, I want to find stickers that say, like, must be 18. And I couldn't find any. And Matt actually came up with the idea. He's like, you got to make ones with her face on it.
Was Suzanne, like, going like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finger up in the air.
In my head, she's like, ah!
Oh, she's happy about it.
You got an 18!
I'm like thinking like, Mad Suzanne, you can't be an adult. We'll do both.
Her in a little policeman's cap.
Will you do that? Do you listen to these?
Suzanne, no. And then Jillian worked for us part-time this year. It was super cool to have her on. She's going to school for like fashion and costume design, and her family has been involved in all of the non-for-profit car shows that we've been vending for years. Mm-hmm. So shout out to the Geist fam.
Yeah, cool peeps.
Yeah, and then we have Miranda now.
We had interviews, and then she was like, what, like second interview?
Yeah, something like that.
And I was like, she got it.
And we're done.
No, she's awesome. She's awesome, and she has become an integral part of Abernathy's and kind of an integral part in our lives. Like, my kid now plays with her kid, and I'm like, we make dinners together. I'm like, well, we just became best friends.
You want to move in here?
Hey, what are you doing later? Yeah, and they're actually celebrating her son's birthday this weekend.
Happy birthday, Victor!
Yeah. Good job, you made it one more year, bud.
So yeah, those are our families and our employees.
But I mean, besides our families, we also have like a team of people that are behind us for car shows, like John Wells, we got Jenna, we got Focal Points, like all these people that we're so very connected with that make things possible for Abernathy's.
For sure. And you know what? And it's, I've been listening to I just like went through my podcast feed and kind of reprioritized things. I looked at doing like a business mentor thing last year, and I decided not to do it, but I was like, I found another one now, and I've been like downloading all these businessy podcasts. But you know, so many times they talk about how important it is to surround yourself with people that inspire you to want to do better. And every time we talk to John about car shows and what we want to help make Vintage Torque Fest become and what we want to have Iron Invasion become, like it's inspiring. It makes you want to do more for your business, to excel their business, in turn our whole area, you know. And yeah, Focal Points and Genesu Photography, I mean, amazingly talented photographers, and like they help us showcase our work. We get to put clothes on their models so they're not naked. It's like an amazing relationship.
Win-win.
Yeah.
Win-win, yeah.
And our consignment team.
Oh yeah.
All those people that like fill that list is too long to name. We should do a blog post on the website about it. A list of all the names.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That'd be smart.
That would be pretty great. We are on our way because we have Miranda now.
I could probably name them all right now because I just went through all those guys.
So Nicole is like our consignment mastermind. She sends out all of the PayPal payments when people get paid for stuff they sell.
I know all of your emails.
She doesn't know your name.
Nope.
Or who you are, or what you look like, but she has your PayPal email address memorized.
I do.
Yeah.
Jason came in the shop the other day from Death Stitch. He bought something, and I was like, do you want an email or text receipt? He's like, email, and I was like, I got it.
Nah, I got you, dude. I know that one. But yeah, and our consignment team has, like, especially like Death Stitch, I mean, they drop off weekly. This week is two times they dropped off in 1 week.
And what? Like, I saw people fighting over things.
Yes, people are starting to fight.
Like, what do you call it? Flannel snatching?
Flannel snatching. Get that clicker finger ready.
Ew.
Get some. You don't like that?
You make things the worst.
Well, now it's super creepy.
Your husband without the middle name is telling us to
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. So we should get into the burning question that nobody asked.
I'll ask it.
But somebody asked it this time.
Somebody asked it, and I know who asked it, but I won't say.
Oh, okay.
Why is Becca so afraid of fowl? What the duck is with that? And what a burden to carry. Would you like to let us know?
So that question is from my sister.
Yep.
That bitch. I have an irrational fear of poultry. I don't like geese, or chickens or turkeys or any large bird.
With
really.
feathers. Anything with feathers is
Yeah,
kind of a
but
no-go.
specifically like geese are very territorial.
I was attacked by a goose once.
Oh, so many people have a story like that.
I was on a paddle boat with a funnel cake. Don't do that.
What? Wait a minute, let's rewind. Matt says we don't have time, but
That's our entire podcast next time.
Nicole on a paddle boat with a funnel cake.
No shit.
I was attacked as a child by a turkey, and it has seriously traumatized me. But we recently bought a taxidermy turkey and a taxidermy chicken in one lot, and I feel like I'm coming closer to closure.
Good job.
So thanks. What's your irrational fear, Nicole?
All of them.
Yeah? Name it, I got it.
I'm gonna choke and die.
Oh, what? That's a
100%.
fear of yours?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm gonna watch you next time you eat. Just to...
it used to be really bad. I actually think I'm coming to a closure with that as well, but I used to think I was gonna choke on everything.
Huh.
Yep.
Have you ever
Probably
choked?
the whole, asthma and not being able to breathe sometimes.
The asthma thing, totally real.
Yeah.
Valid fear there.
I'm sure I have way more.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I also think, no.
Oh, here it comes. Now you're gonna say it.
When I'm, driving through... when I'm driving through, snow or something, my car's gonna flip over. That's not
I will
gonna
say,
happen.
when you see cars flipped over, it is startling.
You're like, how the fuck did that happen?
I saw a car on top of a 4-foot median in the middle of River Drive the other day.
I did too.
I'm like, how did it get there?
The girl was still in it when I drove by.
Oh,
She
really?
was just on her phone, nothing happened.
How did that happen?
I was like, what, did someone go in front of you?
In my head, it was like a speed kind of they flipped in midair and just happened to land right on that median. But that couldn't have been the case.
No, I think the lady just went right off it.
Whoops-a-doodle.
Most of the doodles, right. Oh, I'm sure I have a lot more. Mostly choking.
So choking, being upside down, in a car?
In a car.
Okay.
Specifically. That's about it.
Conquering our fears, 2021.
Nah.
Eating without choking and touching big birds.
I choked on a potato once.
Okay. But here you are.
But here I am.
Live to tell the tale.
Sardini, that is not your sandwich. Thank you.
Time for Customer of the Week.
COTW.
But that's abbreviated Customer of the Week.
Yeah.
All right. Customer of the Week is the Brewers.
They come all the way from Makokata, correct?
Yes. Robbie Brewer, she loves her 392 coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them. They're a joy to have.
Yes, yeah. They've been coming in ever since we moved, and every other Saturday, like clockwork. They're amazing. We appreciate your support.
Yep. It's good to see your faces. It's refreshing.
Even though sometimes with masks on, we're like, we
don't
don't get to
know
see your
always
face.
who you are.
But thank you. So, until we see you next time.
Next time, what will we talk about?
Oh, we will have plenty to talk about. We're going to do, next week's episode will be all about Nicole and a paddle boat with a funnel cake getting attacked by a goose.
It's terrifying, and I look forward to it.
Until then, you can visit us online
at www.shopabernathy's.com.
or you come to our little store.
Yeah, come on in.
It's at 432 West 3rd Street
In Davenport, Iowa, and we're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6.
and 10 to 3 on Saturdays.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, goodbye. Podcast over.